Good afternoon, my spicy little chicken nuggets. I don't know if y'all have been feeling the same impact from the astrological world as I have been feeling recently. It has been quite a doozy, holy cow, especially since the last new moon leading up into this full moon that is coming tomorrow, the buck moon. But anyways, so I'm doing this video because I did receive a dream message that I wanted to relay to the collective that this may resonate with, which I feel like it's going to resonate with a lot of people. There's been a lot of shifts happening, and this lunar energy is really kind of bringing to light a lot of things. That full moon energy is a time of releasing, letting go of things in order to create more room for growth. Now, this dream message that I had, it really wasn't anything. It's basically, I got this image, this specific magician card from the Light Seer's Tarot. If you're familiar with tarot, I'm sure you've probably seen this one in general, but this was the specific one that I was seeing in my dream. I'm sorry if it's a little blurry, but the magician card in general, it really hones in on this as above, so below kind of thing. And I really feel like at this point, now I'm not too well versed on astrology. I do know, however, at this time, with the sun being in Leo right now, happy birthday, Leo babies. That's really the embodiment of this confident strength, right? A quiet, confident strength leading into this new phase. I feel like it's probably a project that we're working on, possibly, or if you are working on this project, I feel like it's been a slow buildup up until this point that we're finally starting to be able to feel this shift in what we have been alchemizing within ourselves in terms of what we are trying to manifest and create towards our highest fulfillment. Now, when I did pull the magician card out of the deck to just have on display for it to show you, these two cards were surrounding it, the Hermit card and the Ace of Cups. So with, going back to astrology, with Saturn currently being in retrograde right now, also sitting in Aries at the moment, this is a time where it's a lot of old wounds could be feeling like they're being ripped open, or possibly even recent deep wounds that have ripped older wounds back open that we maybe have forgotten about or tried to smooth over as something not to worry about necessarily. Just leave it back there. Leave it back there to worry about for later or another time, or never, unfortunately. With Saturn in retrograde, what that does is pull those out for you to be able to acknowledge and heal. So I feel like this period of time, there's this, sorry, I'm reading off of these notes because while I was, just meditating on it, contemplating on it, I wanted to take some notes down just to make sure that I was not going to forget anything because my mind is all over the place sometimes. But yeah, old wounds being ripped open, but they may be wounds that you feel like you have already tended to before, but there's this new level of a healing modality that we've reached in terms of this, whatever this catalyst was that pushed us into this phase. It could be a period of the dark night of the soul even, because we're really trying to excavate what's festering and what needs to be healed. Because I really feel like this is what, these are the things that are kind of holding you back, or you could even be getting tested by these past upsets that could have happened, or a recent upset that is triggering these old wounds. And the universe could be testing you at this time to see how you're going to react within the change. Just holding these cards back up, the Hermit card, that's that going within to be able to find that inner wisdom within ourselves. And after we have alchemized with the Magician, because the Magician embodies all of the all the suits, the wands, the pentacles, the coins, pentacles slash coins, swords, and cups, emotion. So that's your passions, your thoughts, your intuition, your what's driving you, your even your health, even what you're building, in terms of the pentacles or the coins, what you're manifesting here, and the cups, your emotions, making sure our emotions are in balance. When all of these are looked at and brought into alignment, we're able to step out into the world with this new sense of love. But it's not just for others, though. It's for yourself mostly. I'm sure you've heard the term, forgiveness isn't for the other person. Forgiveness is for you to be able to move on and not be tied down by this shadow thing. I don't know. I'm kind of getting like Five of Cups energy there. But here, let me see. Yeah, so with Leo season being in the midst right now, it's like this sense of, like I said, confidence that we're ready to step into, or the universe is ready for you to step into this confidence of yourself. And it has been a little bit of a heavy time period lately. But just know that you are protected. Your team, your crew has got your back the whole time, even when you feel like you might be alone in the moment. But yeah, this is an incredible energy. I don't know. If you have been struggling right now, I feel for you. I know many people have been kind of on the struggle bus lately, and there is this light at the end of the tunnel, I feel like, that we're finally starting to see. And that is because of this hard work that we've been doing, going in and tapping into these old parts of ourselves in order to heal them and get them back into alignment so we can manifest whatever this is, this project, this life that we're trying to build for ourselves, that is going to reach us or help us reach our top, most fullest, purposeful fulfillment, and that we can feel for ourselves. You know what I mean? But anyways, so if you feel like you're being tested at this time, please understand that the universe is trying to help you recognize this is not a punishment right now. It's not, these wounds aren't being opened for you to feel like it's trying to bog you down. Now, our thoughts can get away with us, and if we get too stuck in our head, we become our own worst enemy and slow ourselves down. So this is just that reminder that you've already pushed so far through all of this mayhem that you've been tangoing with, and it's been confusing, it's been exhausting, but it's starting to pay off, so don't give up just yet. Don't give up just yet. I feel like there's not necessarily a finish line. I mean, yes, a finish line in a sense around the corner, but this finish line, I feel like I'm gonna spit, this finish line to enter into this new beginning that is waiting for us, that we've been working so hard, or we probably didn't even realize we were working towards this, but it's starting to manifest itself as above, so below, as within, so without. So whatever, when we're changing our frequency on the inside and understanding and tapping into that inner wisdom to understand ourselves and love ourselves a little bit more and better, it projects outward, but you also see it reflecting back at you. When you are resonating on that frequency and pushing it outwards, it comes back to you as well. And it's not to say that everything's going to be perfect all the time, but with all of this, whatever struggle that you are balancing through or juggling with or trying to work through completely, it's oh gosh, I just had a brain fart. Holy crap, I just had a brain fart. Anyways, whew. Let me take a sip of my coffee real quick. I just need a ground. Because this energy has had me going for a loop. Anyways, whatever it was, it'll come back. Oh, we'll move on from that point. Let's see here. Now, because the full moon is tomorrow, I figured I'd pull out the my Moonology Oracle deck and just get a last little bit of advice from your spirit team at this time as we are pushing through. Let's see here. Get here. I think that what I was thinking of is slowly trying to come back, but we'll get there in a second. Let me see. Oop. One card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Interesting. Communication is key. Communication with ourselves, yes. Communication and how we are, how we're communicating with others as well. And then I think that's kind of where I was trying to go. But where this healing and growth is happening, it's going to help us understand how to navigate ourselves when old triggers do present themselves again. I feel like there's just been just this strong healing cycle. Like, I don't know, I'm getting the Nine of Wands in my head right now, like wounded warrior energy, but just very, very stable, more fiery energy too. Woo! There's a lot of fiery energy going on. That's so funny, my coffee cup is red too. So lots of passion. So tame that fire and make sure we're not dousing it with past emotions, you know, and putting our flame out due to past upsets, due to past memories that kind of get us, like I said, stuck in our heads, stuck in this emotional state that we have outgrown already at this point. It's time to advance. Advance forward, that's what they're saying. You know, it's so funny. Speaking of, I did write down, I don't know if you can see that. I heard, "Hail to the king, baby." You know, because Leo, like the lions, but technically called the king of the jungle, which is, anyway, we're not going to get into that. There are no lions in the jungle. Anyways, but yeah, this is turning into a crowning moment for whoever this is resonating with. I just saw 12:21 on the clock. So whatever it is that you are working on for yourself, it is going, just confirmation, it's going to be mirrored back into the world. You're mirroring out into the world, and everything, all the love that you've already given out and felt like you have not received back is going to be mirrored back at you. Just keep that faith, man. Stay prayed up. Whoever it is that you pray to, whatever it is, I mean, your faith could even just be straight up your own integrity. You don't have to follow any religion, but if you hold yourself to a high standard, you know what I mean? And just, keep pushing yourself, you know? We're always striving to be a better version of ourselves the next day. Or if we're lucky enough to have a next day, you know what I mean? That's another opportunity to keep pushing and going and advance. Anyways, sorry. I'm I'm gonna leave it at that. I think the message is definitely already there. I hope it's clear, but again, a reminder, while you're moving through this, you're so protected. You are so protected at this time. So don't fret, my love. What better time than now with this full moon coming up to go ahead to be able to release these little gritty parts of the wound that kind of tried to embed themselves, but we're pulling them out, saying, get out. Ain't got no time for that now. It is time to advance. Love you guys. See you next time.